Hello, my beautiful Virgos. Hello, hello. Welcome in if you're new. Welcome back if you've been here before. I'm Lisa, and this is North Star Energy Healing. And today we're going to be talking about the next 3 months, June, July, August, and what energies that's bringing in for your career, money, and finance with one deck, and then home, family, relationships with a different deck. I've used the Earth Magic Oracle for your overview, and there is an animal oracle card we will talk about at the end. So I hope you're all doing well. Thank you for tuning in. I'm close to 800 subscribers. So if you like my style of reading and you haven't subscribed, please consider doing that. Okay. So, the overview for June, July, and August for anyone living near the ocean is the ocean, ebb and flow. Just look at that beautiful card. That's either a sunset or a sunrise, the beautiful bright green of the ocean, the white caps. It's just a beautiful card, right? Sorry, I can't do this with one hand. Okay. So let's see what the message is. June, July, August, my beautiful Virgos. An important aspect in the art of living is to move with the ebb and flow of your emotions, joining their fluidity, but not being captured by it. It is also not necessary to become obsessed with any particular fluctuation in mood or feelings. So right there, there's a big message. Sometimes we're overtaken with moodiness. I know it happens to me. And what they're saying is learn a little bit better how to go with the flow of your emotions, right? Your feelings and emotions. Don't allow them to cut you off or close you off, I'm hearing. Okay. They are simply emotions, often activated in ways that are completely beyond your understanding. When you neither minimize nor exaggerate the intensity and importance of your emotions, you then have a greater sense of when and how to express them. Don't fight the ebb and flow of your emotions is kind of what this card is saying, right? They want you to embrace the ebb and flow, understand that there are ups and downs in life always. There are happy days and there are challenging days, but we need to flow with it, right? It's all in the grand scheme of things, what happens to us as humans down here on Earth School in this meat suit, so to speak, right? Emotions, we have them every minute of every day. So just try to let them flow, right? If you get angry about something, try to let that flow through you. Don't hold on to it for days on end, right? Just let it flow through, okay? And the same for any other emotion. Guilt, right? Now, when we're in joy and happiness and bliss, we want to hold on to those as long as possible, right? We want to just stay in that. But we also don't want to stay in it so much that we're ignoring what we need to pay attention to. Wow, thank you, Spirit. I didn't see that one coming. Okay, I'm going to pause the camera and face it down so you can see the tarot as I pull it. Okay, my beautiful Virgos. I'm using the gold foil deck for the money, career, and finance portion of your reading. I just feel like that's connected to money because it's gold, you know. I've been hearing for several years that we're going to end up getting back into gold and silver being the money of choice and exchange. We're already going through the pennies being phased out. Okay, let's see what the tarot has. Okay, what's this? It's hard for me to see. 6 of Cups, nostalgia. Thinking back about things, how things have been in the past for you financially, maybe. Woo! The Wheel of Fortune. Wow! The Wheel of Fortune is turning. June, July, August. Thinking back about how things have been in the past for you financially, and then the Wheel of Fortune turning in your favor, I'm feeling. Sometimes I don't get that, but I get that here. June, July, and August could be very productive for you financially, investment wise, career wise. All right, let's look at each of these. I was just kind of feeling into the whole message here. Six of Cups. You see this, there's little kids here, and there are cups all around full of flowers, and they're smelling the flowers, and they're just, looking like it's a casual day, right? Casual day out in the yard, just enjoying their time, right? Sixes are harmony. So being nostalgic, there may have been a time in your life where maybe your career was better or your finances were better, right? And you could be thinking back to that. Don't perseverate on it, right? Remember the ebb and flow of things. Don't perseverate on that. And then you have this beautiful wheel of fortune turning in your favor. The wheel is always turning, always turning. So things can change on a dime as far as career and finance. I mean, you could get some sort of an offer or opportunity or a chance to do something financially that you didn't think would come along. Somebody may come along and ask you if you want to invest in something. Somebody may come along and ask you if you want to partner with them for a certain company or something. And then you have the Star. This is Aquarius energy, but the big message here is she's pouring out all of her water on the ground, back into the water, because she knows she can fill it back up again, right? So the ebb and flow of your money, of your career, of your finances. Sometimes we have expenditures that we're not expecting, right? And we have to do something about it. Dwelling on the past when we had either more money or a better job, a job that we liked better, maybe we liked the job better, but it didn't pay as much as the one we have, is not going to help us, right? Move forward. The wheel is always turning. There's ebb and flow with money. We should always look at money as flowing in and flowing out. When we try to grip and grasp onto it and hold it and we don't do anything with it, we stop the flow of it, right? So I'm not saying spend all your savings. What I'm saying is not enjoying it and not putting it back out. It stops the energy from flowing. We want it to flow in, and then we want it to flow out, right? We want that flow of money. Okay, let's see if the Gilded Tarot has anything they want to add to... I mean, I feel like this is really good. I feel like the career part for the most of you, obviously this is a collective reading, is pretty stable and sturdy, right? It's, I don't feel like it's the job. I feel like it's either you're spending or saving that's kind of not flowing right now. It may not be flowing the way that you want it to. And with that Star card, they're telling you there may be something that you need to invest in or something that you need to spend money on, but to remember that you can fill that back up, right? It's a lot of people that hoard money stop the energy and flow of it for others. So we want to picture money as flowing in and flowing out. Okay, that is the Three of Wands. That is a choice. Wands are action and passion. He has a choice to just stay where he is or take a new step, a different direction. Okay, career, money, and finance. Then you have the Ten of Wands. You're getting to the end of a situation. Okay, that's what they wanted. So feeling with these two clarifiers or additional messages, Wands are action and passion. So something that you've had a lot of action with is going to be completed. And this could be this wheel, right? You're completing something. The wheel is turning and getting you to completion. This is a choice. So the choice I'm feeling is how you do it. Do you do it fast or slow, right? What is the choice of how you do it as far as he's looking out here to a new adventure or staying stable with the Two Wands where his feet are planted? Now, this could be a lot of different things for different people, right? Maybe you are thinking about changing jobs or investing in something new. You could be thinking about changing the company that your 401k is with. You could be thinking about opening a Roth. You could be those kinds of things, right? Could be in your thought process when it comes to career, money, and finance. But something is coming to a close. I feel like that could be that you've really been trying to pay something off for quite a while. And in June, July, August, that's going to happen. You're finally going to get rid of that debt that's kind of been hanging over, that you've been thinking about and worrying about, like perseverating about, right? And maybe the thinking back, the nostalgia card was thinking back to, oh, it was so much better when I didn't have this credit card debt. I had more accessible money to do more things with. It could also be a cautionary, don't go back to when I had debt. So for some of you, that nostalgia card could be, you need to be reminded that, oh, don't spend $3,000 on this, because remember when you had all those bills to pay, how limiting it was. So for some of you, it's going to be that. For some of you, it's going to be looking back at when things were a little bit more free with your money. Okay. All right. We're using the Angel Wisdom Tarot by Radley Valentine for your home, family, relationship reading. Six of Swords. Oh my goodness, Virgo. You get that card all the time. You get that card literally almost every reading I do. The last one that I did, it didn't come out, and I believe I even commented and said, oh, the Six of Swords didn't come out, maybe, or maybe it did. I don't know. I just feel like you get that card all the time. Carrying too much baggage with you. Perseverating on too many things that have to do with grief or disappointment, right? Remember, this is your relationship portion. So you need to leave the baggage behind so you can move on in a the words they're giving me are in a bright and sunny way. Oh my goodness. Sometimes Virgos get caught up in things with relationships because they're perfectionists and they want everything to be perfect. And sometimes other people just aren't that way. And it's frustrating. You're like, why can't they just do it this way? This is the right way to do it. This is the faster, easier way to do it. Why are they doing it the hard way? Oh my gosh. June, July, August. Wow, this deck has taken its time with your cards. They wanted that Six of Swords to come out immediately. It's almost like your card. It's not, but I'm just saying. It comes out a lot. Okay, let me give these another different kind of shuffle. Okay, Spirit. You know we need more than one card for this message. Okay. Page of Earth. Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles. Slower. Pentacles is the slowest moving, I think, the slowest moving suit in the deck. Pages are new at something. They're novices. Oh my gosh. Okay. 4. 5 of Pentacles and 10 of Pentacles. Wow. Excuse me. In your home and family, you're getting a lot of Pentacles. Excuse me. Okay. Home, family, relationships, friendships. Six of Swords. Here we go. Trying to get to something new while we're dragging old baggage, right? This is associated with Archangel Gabriel. The end of challenging times. Things are looking up. A welcome relief. Finding your way to a peaceful place. The end of depression or an illness. Travel or relocation. So it's not quite the same in this, but the swords are all sticking out of the boat. So the message in this deck is a little bit different than it is in a lot of the other decks, right? The end of a challenging time. And we already saw that in career with that Ten of Wands, right? Things are looking up, a welcome relief, finding your way to a peaceful place. So there could be some conflict you've had with somebody that's going to come to an end, or you're just making peace with whatever it was or is, right? June, July, August. Page of Pentacles, Page of Earth. Scholarly, cheerful, dependable, mischievous. What did I just say about moving on in a bright and sunny way? Scholarly, cheerful, dependable, mischievous. Time to get to work. An excellent opportunity presents itself. Happy news about your career, promotions, or scholarships. A new area of study. This is so strange that this is in the home and family. Right? Look, I didn't even notice there's a rabbit there by the book. The pentacle behind her. So it could be, if you're working, you may be working with a family member or a friend, or you could be partnering up with a family member or a friend as far as your career. You could be embarking on a new area of study with a friend. Maybe somebody recommended something that you do, right? Five of Pentacles. This depicts a person sitting on a bench with Sandalphon, sorry. Archangel Sandalphon is there with his hands on this. It looks like an older, elderly woman with a cat. Negative thoughts manifesting into real challenges. Fears surrounding money. Reach out to others for assistance. Poor timing for becoming self-employed. So if you're thinking about leaving your career, I can't believe that this is the same thing happened for Aquarius, where both readings were tied into the career. It was weird. And it's happening for you too, Virgos. Negative thoughts manifesting into real challenges. Fears surrounding money. And we just had this, right, where the whole money thing, where you were thinking back about different times, and realizing the ebb and flow of money. All right, let's see what the next one is. The next one is the Ten of Pentacles. Ha ha! Yes. 10 of Earth, 10 of Pentacles. Financial security for yourself and your family. Inheritance or retirement. Peace and contentment in life. Honoring family traditions. Okay, so this one kind of does tie in with family. And family can be friends that are your like the family that you choose, right? You have your blood family and family that you choose. Pride in the family tree, passing on your knowledge. So you could be teaching somebody something, right? So becoming self-employed, let me just see something. Poor timing for becoming self-employed, financial security for yourself. So this is kind of saying that this is not the time to leave your 9 to 5, right? But it's also a time where you're going to be able to make the others in your family group feel comfortable. Or maybe there are opportunities that come up for you to do with family and friends, and you can do that because your finances are in control and you have enough money to do that. Wow, this is really interesting. So home, family, relationships, the end of challenging times, things are looking up, welcome relief, and finding your way to peace, okay, with home, family. And then we had this page, scholarly, cheerful, dependable, mischievous, time to get to work, now this is in your family, friends, relationships. So it may be time to work on a relationship. There could be a relationship, Virgos, that's kind of gone by the wayside that you want to rekindle with someone, a friend or a family member. That's what I'm feeling for that card relating to this part, is that there could be a relationship that somebody that you're going to pick up the phone and call that you haven't really been in touch with, and you want to rekindle that. You maybe it's somebody that you want to make peace with, right? Could be that. All right, I can't help myself. I need to see if there are other, because this is a really different. I would love to know in the comments if this resonated with an emoji, or even if you could say, yes, my how I earn my living has a lot to do with my family and friends. or whatever, because these are so tied in together, because a lot of the home family relationship part was to do with Pentacles. And there we have the King of Pentacles asking for more information on the home, family, and relationship. The King of Pentacles has put in a lot of work, right, to get all this, and he's ready for a rest or a vacation. Ready for a rest or a vacation. So maybe that's what it is. Maybe you're taking a friend or a lover, a partner on a vacation because you have accumulated that. Wow, that's just really interesting. That's it. They just that's the only thing. I can't believe the home and family has 4 out of 5 pentacles. So home family relationships seem to be really tied in to your job. Maybe it's your hours. Maybe it's how much you earn. Maybe, I don't know, it's something. Would love to know, Virgos. June, July, August is going to be really productive for you. Don't forget about the ebb and flow, right? You may want to come back and watch this in mid-July, right in the middle, to see how all this resonated. Ebb and flow. Remember, money flows in, money flows out. Your emotions flow in, they flow out. Don't stay in anger, grief, or what have you. Now you have more ocean, right? Sea otter. You have the ebb and flow of the ocean, and then you have sea otter, happiness. Be the master of playful living. Yeah, let's not forget that. Release expectations and enjoy every day. Let worry go and instead choose love. Surrender to the waves. Your good destiny of love is sure. I just love that card with the baby otter on the belly, and it's just such a beautiful card, isn't it? Yeah. So sea otter, happiness. Don't forget to be happy through all the challenges, the ebbs and flows, the ups and downs, the hard work to get something done, the choices we have to make. Don't forget to have joy and happiness. So June, July, August, wow, wow, wow. Career, money, finances, deeply tied to your relationships and your friendships. Let me know. Until next time, peace and kindness every single day. I love you all.